Hello everybody, and welcome to the World Sim Racing Competition, where anybody can compete for cold hard cash. Today, we have our racers on Lime Rock Park, battling it out for a $10 prize pool. This will go 100% to the first place victor, so you know everybody will be trying their hardest to get into that position. Currently, we have our very familiar racer, Elder, in position 1, Rupe in P2, Gillis in P3, Ali in P4, Ricardo P5, Danny P6, Austin P7, Slawomir in P8, Roy in P9, 10th Raphael, and 11th Gavin. That is the current lineup for qualifying, as our racers continue their first outlap. This is where they're getting the tyres ready. This is where everybody is being prepared to make the lunge as they come out of that final corner, entering onto the first lap of the race. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because this is going to be some tight, close quarters racing. The top 4 or 5 all qualified within 0.2 seconds of each other. So be prepared and be ready to watch something that should be very, very entertaining. We have Elder and Rupe right at each other. It's up to Elder to decide when to put the foot down and get that advantage, and it looks like he has just done it. Elder with a slight lead, 0.3 seconds on Rupe. The green lights are out. Rupe in the blue, white and orange car, Elder ahead, and Gillis looking to the inside in the white car. Gillis is just able to get the move done on Rupe and instantly move up one position in this race. One step closer to claiming the $10 prize pool. The rest of the track, no casualties have occurred. If you're able to complete the first corner of a lap with 4 tyres and your nose still intact, you're doing pretty well if you ask me. We've got Rupe down 1, Ricardo up 1, Ali down 1, Roy up 2, Austin down 1, and Slawomir down 1, with the rest of the field remaining their original qualifying position. This track is Lime Rock Park West Bend chicane, which means it has this extra chicane to the side there, which slows down the speed of the track that little bit, but also adds in a crucial technical aspect, which we will see countless individuals spin out on, I'm sure. As we can see now, Gillis is looking to make a move on Eldar right in his slipstream, 0.1 seconds difference between the two races. Eldar will be feeling the pressure. Will he still be able to perform when he has an equally skilled or potentially greater skilled opponent on his rear? For those that need context, Eldar, our current race leader, has won the past 6 WSRC races he has competed in. So will this be the day that he is dethroned by our new contender Gillis? The top 3 are still so close together. 0.7 seconds separate these 3 individuals. The rest of the pack has split up that little bit more, with a 3-second difference from Ali in P4 to P1. Now 16 seconds between the entire grid, but Gillis is right on Elder's tail. We cannot afford to swap cams to see the back of the grid when a move like that is so imminent and about to happen at any moment. It's just a matter of whether Gillis is able to make it stick. You always have to be so careful when trying to perform these overtakes, because you don't want to lose time in the process. And as we see, Gillis is trying at every corner to throw off Elder, to get into his head. And Rupe, only 0.7 seconds behind, is just looking for a chance to capitalize on these 2 racers fighting. They're putting it all on the line today, and why shouldn't they, for the $10 prize pool, which will go to P1. We're only 2 minutes into this race, and the intensity is like never before. Gillis looking to make another move on Eldar, trying to get a better exit, moving to the inside, trying to secure that inner lane for the upcoming first turn. Now Eldar and Gillis side by side, both putting in fastest lap times, only separated by 0.001 seconds. Elder, looking for the switchback, makes a little bit of contact with Gillis, but it is nothing to fear. Now all three racers are 0.3 difference from each other, and Gillis has taken the lead for the first time of this race. If you're watching now, put your predictions into the chat of what you think, who you think will end up taking this lead and taking the win overall. Will it be Gillis, Elder, or Rupe, or perhaps somebody further back in the grid? Raphael has already moved up 3 positions, and Roy up 1, Danny up 1. Elder is looking for redemption though. He is right on Gillis's tail, only 0.2 seconds behind, and you know he isn't going to give up that easily. Looking now onto the back straight of this track, and this is where any magic would happen, where that gap would reduce due to the slipstream. Gillis, Rupe, and Elder all within 0.6 seconds of each other. This is the top level skill of the grid so far. And the other racers are going to have to battle hard to get up into this position. As you can see, if we look at the fastest times that have been set, Gillis with a 1 minute and 835 milliseconds, Elder with a 1 minute and 834 milliseconds, and Rupe with a 1 minute and 870. All 3 of these races practically have the exact same time as their best lap. Elder tries to make something happen around the outside, but can't get it done. Looks like he loses a bit of traction there and loses some time as well. Now extending the gap to 0.9 seconds. Let's try and get a live replay of what just happened. Elder tries to go around the outside, but makes contact with the back, so he has to back off that little bit, and it gives Rupe the opportunity to slightly reclaim some time on Elder. Now it's a 1.2 second gap between Gillis and Elder, and a 0.4 second gap between Rupe and Elder. Elder is feeling the pressure as he goes off onto the grass one more time, collecting another incident point. From this previously flawless driver, we are seeing the pressure get to him. Will he be able to perform this last time in this race and reclaim first place? Or will we see a different fate? Gillis now just has the mission of extending the gap and not making any mistakes. Rupe is putting the pressure on Elder though, right on his tail, looking to get past him and climb into second place and potentially moving into first. If you look at the rest of the grid, there are no other close battles to be seen, with around a one second difference between everyone. 24 seconds between our furthest back driver, Gavin. And now only 0.2 seconds separate Rupe and Elder. This is exactly what Gillis wants. If Rupe and Elder continue fighting, then Gillis will just be able to extend that lead, get further out of that slipstream potential, and take home an easy victory. It just depends whether Elder and Rupe have the race IQ to work together to reduce the gap to the leader, then decide to fight and try and make something happen. 1.5 seconds is a big difference to make up if no mistakes are made by Gillis, so we'll just have to see what these races can pull out of the bag. Elder's been able to extend that gap to Rupe that little bit more, now 0.7 second difference, and Gillis has put in a new fastest lap time with a 1 minute and 751 milliseconds. That is an absolutely blisteringly quick lap time. Rupe not far behind with 771, and Elder still remaining his previous time of an 8:34. Ali not far behind with a 101.5, around 700 milliseconds slower than our top 3 contenders, and that explains the 6-second deficit between the first and fourth racer. These races are putting everything on the line today, and we'd love to see it. Some fierce battling and a great overtake by Gillis. Elder was looking to return the move. He wasn't able to get it done cleanly, so he had to back off and lose a bit of time. But it looks like he is reducing that gap now, only 1 second. A couple minutes ago, I was saying a 1.5 second gap, so Elder is putting in the times needed, and Gillis may be slacking off that little bit, allowing Elder to slowly crawl his way back into the slipstream zone, For those that don't know, when you're within 1 second difference from the car ahead, you will be able to utilize the effects of slipstreaming, where the draft gives you the potential to move to the outside and gain some more speed. This is the World Sim Racing competition for anybody that just joined, where any racer can join a hosted race by us and compete for cold hard cash. And as I mentioned that, Elder must have made a crucial mistake because he is now down 1.9 seconds on our leader, and Rupe is right on his tail, ready to take advantage of any mistakes that he has just made. Rupe will be sure not to make the same error he did in his first race, where on the first lap, going side by side through the first corner, he tapped the rear of the car ahead, being a bit too overzealous, and he spun out and ruined his entire race. So that's why we see this caution coming from Rupe now, looking to find the perfect moment before lunging in to make a move. And there he is, side by side with Elder through T1. Elder seemingly giving up the position, not even looking to battle. And Elder moves down to P3, Rupe into P2. The grid has changed immensely. Gillis has been up 2 positions, now into P1, with looking to secure the $10 prize pool with only 5 minutes left in this race. Rupe has returned back to his qualifying position of P2, and Elder is down 2 positions from qualifying into P3. Still a podium finish, but he's going to have to work hard if he wants to take home the prize money today, which is going exclusively to first place. These races are putting it all on the line today, and this is exactly what we'd love to see. The gap to Ali in 4th place has extended by 2 seconds, now 8.3 second difference from P1 to P4. Elder, 0.1 seconds behind Gillis, right on his bumper, but I don't think he is looking to make a move. He is looking to work with Rupe to try and catch back up to Gillis. I think that may have been why he let Rupe by him so easily. He may be playing the long game to try and catch up further, but it looks like Elder has dropped back a second now behind Rupe, so perhaps there are some other issues that are occurring. If you look at the other races now, we have Ali, 8.8 seconds, Danny, 13 seconds, Raphael, up 4 spots, some brilliant overtakes, I'm sure of it. Roy, up 2 positions, Slauermere in the same position, and Austin, down 2, Gavin, up 1, and Ricardo is out of the race. He must have had a crucial incident. These races are really showing what it means and what it takes to be able to win a WSRC race. You have to be putting in 100% every single lap and ensure that you don't have a lapse of judgment, because the second you do, you can fall down 1, 2, 3, or even 6 positions like our dear friend Ricardo, and that will be the end of your race. It's just one of those things about racing and the unpredictable nature. Elder onto the grass one more time there, pushing in the car to its limits, perhaps even slightly overdriving it if I dare to say so myself. Now 3.4 seconds to P1 Elder is, and Rupe is 3 seconds. Gillis has been able to take advantage of having the free air of just being in first place and no one battling. These 2 races fighting has just given Gillis the opportunity to extend his lead that little bit more. It is racing day, Ara. Yes, sir. And I hope to see you in one of the races coming up tomorrow or the day after as well. Same time as today. These races are putting it all on the line. Elder, 0.1 seconds, now looking to the outside as they go side by side into T1. Will Elder look to make something happen, or will he stay behind Rupe? Both these races are side by side through T1. Elder now has the inside for the upcoming turn. Will Rupe, and Rupe cuts him off. It doesn't matter, he doesn't care. He still goes through. Now only 2.5 second difference to Gillis, so Gillis has slowed down that little bit. Elder glued to the back of Rupe. This is the first time we've ever seen him have any adversity in a race before. Normally he's in P1 and gone by the second lap. Today we're seeing him tested in the art of racecraft as he has races of similar or faster pace, putting him through the trenches. He only has 2 minutes now to be able to reclaim first place. Will he be able to do it, chat? What do we all think? Who's going to take the victory? Will Gillis be able to maintain composure for the last 2 minutes of this race and maintain his gap of 2.9 seconds? Elder dives to the inside. Rupe gives up the position. He doesn't want to crash like his last race, and they retake their previous order of Elder in P2 and Rupe in P3. Now Elder has a mission of making up 3 seconds to catch up to Gillis in the only remaining 2 minutes of this race. Seems like an impossible task, but if anyone is able to do it, it's our racer Elder. And Gillis has been doing an amazing job this entire race, setting lap time after lap time, blisteringly fast speed, increasing the gap to 3 seconds when these races have more or less been within 1 millisecond difference of each other in terms of their race pace. That's how you know that everybody is extremely locked in and looking to secure this $10 prize pool on WSRC race at Lime Rock Park, West Bend Chicane. This is coming up to the final lap now of the race. The white flag has been raised. It is now up to Gillis to maintain composure for these last 5 corners, and Elder and Rupe to continue battling to see who is able to claim second place. These racers have put everything on the line today, and it shows as they've been battling non-stop this entire race. The pack of P1 to P3 have been going hard this entire time. Likewise, the rest of the track with Raphael moving up 4 positions and Roy up 2 as well. Gillis up 2 to potentially be taking the lead now. And if we tune in with our leader as he goes around the West Bend Chicane, he only has 1 corner separating himself from the victory in the WSRC tournament. $10 prize pool awaits Gillis as he crosses this final line, and we have our victor, Gillis J, securing first place and taking home $10. Elder in second place and Rupe in third. A little bit of a celebration 360 and victory dance. We love to see it. Elder instantly leaving the race, not happy with his performance, you must imagine. Rupe as well, leaving, having so close to tasting victory, but not being able to secure it. Thank you everybody for joining today's race. That was an incredibly fun one to watch. Lots of close and tight racing today. Elder has been dethroned for the first time, but I'm sure we will see him back in the coming races, putting in an amazing effort as always. Gillis, congratulations to taking first place. And Rupe, that was a brilliant effort there. And third place podium, you still love to see it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And we have another GT3 race tomorrow at the same time for higher stakes, higher reward. So if you're interested in that, please tune in. Thank you for joining the chat. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Goodbye.